disappointed me, Edelgard. To think that a descendant of House Hresvelg would dare betray the Holy Church. Professor, kill Edelgard at once.
Oh, so this must be if you are in the Black Eagle house, you have to choose to either like side with Edelgard or side with the church.
She is a danger to all of Fódlan. Such a rebellious heart cannot be allowed to keep beating.
I have achieved my objective. I will retreat. Farewell, Professor. If we meet again, it will be on the battlefield. How cute.
To flee is futile, wicked girl. The Church of Seros will raise its entire army against you until you have been captured and punished. You have defiled the holy tomb, dishonored the goddess, and humiliated your brethren. That crime will never be erased. Even if you burn in the eternal flames and spill all of your blood into the goddess's soil.
Harsh.
Come, Professor. Let us return and decide upon our next course of action.
I'm not exactly on friendly terms with the princess, but I do have a few questions for her. Edelgard said that the Creststones represent power. That means she knows how to use them. She almost certainly knows other secrets of Fódlan as well. Once things calm down a bit, there's a lot more that Rhea needs to tell us. I just hope there's still time. I have this strange feeling that history is being written, that an age of anarchy is upon us. Let's hope I'm mistaken.
The leaders of the church have misused its creed to fulfill their true design, to rule the world. They have fooled the people of Fódlan. Long ago, they divided the empire to create a kingdom, and then divided that kingdom to create an alliance. They did all of this to make the masses bicker amongst themselves. They caused instability in order to reinforce their own authority. They gathered gold and lived in extravagance. How? By preying on the devotion of those who wished for the goddess's salvation. Those corrupt hypocrites cannot lead Fódlan to true peace. Their foul belief system must be torn asunder so that true wisdom may finally prevail. And so, I have decided, by order of the Etruscan Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, the Empire hereby declares war on the Church of Seros.
I cannot believe it. Let us recount the situation as it stands, Professor. After you returned from the Holy Tomb, the Etruscan Empire declared war upon the Church of Seros, as well as our allies.
Declared war.
Edelgard demanded her own father relinquish the throne, and then assumed the position of Emperor. She has deemed the Church of Seros to be an evil of this world, and is calling upon the people of Fódlan to help her tear it down. I must discuss our response to this declaration with the Archbishop, after the Knights return from their investigation. Until then, watch over the students. See that they remain calm.
Alright, so this is the last month.
The princess, well, the Emperor now. She really did it, didn't she? The lords and dukes of both the kingdom and the alliance have been called out, and now have to choose between the church and the empire. The seed of conflict was always there, and now we find ourselves in the middle of a war that will tear Fódlan in two.
The Empire is rash, but I never thought it would come to this. How could something like this happen? I hope everyone back home is safe. I'm sure it's mass confusion at home right now. My brother must be worried sick about me.
Let's calm down.
You're absolutely right, Teach. I'm sure a lot of us are worried about our homes, but all we can do for now is prepare for battle and tread carefully.
Part 1. White clouds. Lone moon. To war. Together, the people of Fódlan relish the beauty of the brilliant moon overhead as another year ends. They recall sad partings and new acquaintances alike, but each person must still walk their chosen path alone. With each day, the presence of spring grows stronger, and yet a lone moon still haunts the sky, a silent reminder perhaps of some inescapable truth.
We can only teach one class this month, huh? Sure.
Unforgivable. I cannot fathom that the Adrestian Empire would embark on such a violent course of action.
The fault is my own. I failed to see the wickedness within Edelgard's heart.
What's her objective?
There is no question on that front. She clearly wishes to conquer all of Fódlan. And in order to achieve her own selfish ambitions, she plotted with ill-meaning strangers and defiled the Holy Tomb. Or perhaps her ambitions are even grander than we know. Perhaps she is planning to make herself a false deity by demonizing the Church of Seros.
Adrestia received its very name through a divine oracle. To injure the goddess is a sin most foul that shall not be forgiven, nor forgotten. We must stop the Empire, and quickly.
I have returned, Rhea.
Welcome back, Shamir. Were you able to discern the Empire's movements?
Their main troops are marching towards Garreg Mach. It is said that they will join forces with Edelgard's army and arrive within 2 weeks.
2 weeks? That is not enough time. It will require all of our efforts just to prepare our defenses before then. We must send notice to all surrounding villages at once. We must order the residents of Garreg Mach to flee for their lives.
It will be done.
Professor, listen closely. If our enemy invades the monastery, I will have no choice but to stand upon the battlefield. If something happens to me, I am entrusting my sacred duties to you.
Why me?
You must have guessed it by now. The truth of who you are. Or perhaps I should say, your lost memories are surely beginning to return. I have acted all these long years as a mere proxy for you. But the duty is yours, and yours alone. Only you can lead the people of Fódlan.
Alright, what is she
Rhea,
implying
please.
here?
You must tell me all that you know. I beg of you.
Is she playing like I'm the goddess?
Is the progenitor god. Am I correct?
In a sense, our dear professor is a vessel, one who carries the power of the progenitor god within. In time, the vessel will become one with the power contained within, and the progenitor god shall return to this world.
I see. I trust that you are aware of the questionable nature of this experiment. But I suppose there is no turning back.
I ask that you help our friend, and in doing so, help her. I am waiting and hoping for the moment when our Creator rules this wayward land once more.
I understand. As ever, I will take you at your word.
Lady Rhea, brother, I do my part as well.
Flame, were you eavesdropping? Regardless, I am glad to hear it. You owe your life to the professor after all. And in the end...
Who's the last saint?
You have my gratitude, Seth, and you as well, Flame. As followers of the progenitor god, it is up to us to see our mission through.
There's like 3 of them? Isn't there 4 saints? Who's the last one? Constance's birthday. Sure.
I am sorry you could find no one but me to share your tea with. I shall endeavor to hold up my end of the conversation nonetheless. You ought not to have gone to such lengths to prepare my preferred tea. Allow me to express my deepest thanks.
Huh.
It warms me to my core.
You meet him in Leonie and Linhard's, Okay. I don't think I see him yet, or I saw him, but I don't remember him. Huh.
Yes.
Hope for your future, monastery mysteries, courtyard couples, hope for your future. Alright.
Yes.
Working together. Alright.
Insight you have. Yes.
You're doing dirty work. I heard some gossip. I don't think you want to talk about monster security, so I'm gonna say it's this one.
Yes.
Ah, there we go.
People often remark that I lack any opinions of my own. What do you think about that?
Disagree? I mean, nod? I don't know. You probably want me to nod, right?
Tell
Okay.
me what my opinion.
Alright, doesn't really matter, but sure.
My hands.
Alright, and you don't want that. Handicraft?
My hands.
Nope. Alright.
Yes.
Meat lover, animal, cute things, weight training, hunting, gardening. Do you like gardening? No.
What?
Horseback riding. Do you like horseback riding? No. All right. All right. I'm gonna end it here.
I shall take my leave now. I hope that I have not wasted too much of your time.
You have allies who take the master exam. Take a look at the certification to view which one they can take. Master Seal 1. Let's go. Oh yeah, of course it's me. Why wouldn't it be? Of course it's me. I'm not going to take the master exam. I'm gonna keep her at the Enlightened 1 class for the rest of this playthrough. Because I didn't do it for the first time I played. I didn't do it on the first playthrough. So I'm gonna play this entire game, the rest of the game as the Enlightened 1. Oh, you can you are a warrior. You can be a paladin now. 46%. Wait until you're finished with the warrior class. Let's see. Oh, status is just in your class no matter what. Cool. Alright. Any of these things need to be fixed? I don't think so. Killing Edge might need to be fixed, but honestly I have like 2 more swords. So who cares? And I really don't need the money, but I should sell those 2 gold that I got by recruiting them. Can I still recruit people on this last month? I forgot there's another month after after the last one. I saw like Edelgard betrays everyone, and then it's just straight into the final battle. I forgot there's another whole nother month after this one, after that last one. I'm pretty sure I can't recruit anyone from the Black Eagle anymore. Pretty sure they all left. Let's watch this last one. You know what? I'll save that for tomorrow. Yeah, we got a few more minutes on today's stream. There's no lost item anymore, at least not for this month. The missing item ends at Pegasus Moon, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. I never were good at I can see how it could be a great skill to have negotiate with the merchants. It might be easier to learn. Keep practicing. Seeking eventually. Ask a friend to instruct you. Ask a friend. Alright. Oh, 2 more. Suppose writing a letter to my brother, let him know what I'm doing, but there's nothing that I want to write about. On top of that, there's too much work. Be honest, tell me you have nothing to say. Why don't you tell him about your friend? Just tell him you're doing fine and leave it at that. Tell him about your friend. Life would be much easier for I could talk to face to face or any the really best form of communication or face to face chat. You will succeed in life with that attitude. Occasional human interaction is good for you. Alright.
Dare they threaten the goddess? Such a vile act cannot be forgiven. There is no need to worry, I promise you that. Divine punishment will surely fall upon them. In the days of yore, the goddess would grow angry with such insolent fools and roast them in Aelel.
I don't know what Aoleo is, but that seems harsh. Sure, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, okay. Whatever.
I can't sing very loud. Tra-la-la-la-la.
Wait, can... Alright, end it. I thought you can do it multiple times today. Have you lost your mind?
Girl's head. Just you wait.
Yes, you have. Alright, goodbye, crazy.
I guess we have no choice but to fight, have we? Oh, but why would Edelgard do something like this? I'm sure we'll be alright though, Professor. The goddess will keep us safe. Oh, I'm already... Professor, can we really defeat someone who is willing to turn their back on the world? Just to uphold their own beliefs? I've spent my whole life running in fear. And now,
We can win this together.
surely we can win if we rely on each other. Right, Professor?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Professor, war is breaking out again, is it not?
Again?
There was a truly terrible war once upon a time. I never wanted another war. All we can do is steel ourselves for the fight ahead.
Okay. Yeah, the game was really dropping hints that, like, she was the saint. Love the saint. Like, they weren't really trying to hide it. Is there a tournament this month? Intermediate lens tournament today. Okay. Marianne, go for it. I get a silver lance as a reward. This is a pretty good reward.
Was that helpful? Was that helpful?
You need to heal after this one. There should be one more. I'm gonna heal just in case. So I'm finding a Pegasus Knight. Which is not ideal. Oh! Oh yeah, of course you get to attack twice. Oh, let's go! If you landed that last hit, I would have died. Yeah, let's go. Dude, let's go.
If I could go back to last month and throttle my carefree self. Now it turns out Edelgard is the Flame Emperor and the new Adrestian Emperor. And she's striking out against the monastery with the full force of the Imperial Army behind her. We've gotta beat her at her own game. For our sake as well as Lady Rhea's.
That girl's starting an all-out war, isn't she? But an enemy is an enemy, no matter who they are. Don't let compassion for her get in your way.
I don't normally have a problem jumping into a fight. It feels strange going up against my father. We aren't especially close, but he's not an opponent I'd want to face. I'd almost rather fight a monster.
Why are you still here?
He's not part of the group coming to attack Garreg Mach. Hey, Professor? No?
Why are you still here? I thought you'd be gone by now. Alright, we are done for today. This is it. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you last.
I thought we'd all be really busy with assignments and getting ready for graduation. Now that things have turned out like this, I guess there's nothing to do but fight.
Alright, we are done for today. For real this time. Tomorrow we're going to finish part 1 and hopefully start part 2. I hope part 2 of Golden Deer is more like take a different path than the Blue Lions, because so far part 1 has been a kind of disappointment story-wise. There's not a lot different from the Blue Lion. Hopefully, like part 2 isn't just, hey, you fight against Edelgard, but as a Claude instead of Dimitri. I hope it's something is different than that. Alright, if you're watching this on Twitch for the channel, if you like the playthrough I'm doing, if you're watching this on YouTube, leave a like, subscribe, comment if you want. If you want to watch it live on Twitch, I'll leave the channel link down in the descriptions. See you guys all next time. Goodbye.